You love Shark Week, been a long-time fan of that, and as you were talking earlier, you had to do a dive to get prepared to race, and we got a little bit of that action for folks to see right now.
That was a shark. I saw that one. Saw that one. When we were in the cage, like as soon as I first got in, I felt both sides of the cage kind of moving back and forth, and I was like, oh my gosh, like these are like we're really like getting bit. The cage is shaking. I don't know, they didn't look that big underwater. So I guess now seeing the video, they were pretty massive sharks, and I had one, like I was saying, literally come like right up to my nose, and it was crazy.
So
crazy.
I've been diving with sharks very recently, actually, and I think everybody here is asking, I don't get it. What do? Do you elbow him and say, hey guy, let's go. Let's 3, 2, 1, let's start. How does one race a shark?
Well, we're not in the water at the same exact time. I think that's the one thing we want to get everybody to know. I was safe, which is number one. I had 12 to 14 divers underneath me when we were doing the race, and you know, when you have an animal this size, you want to be able to see how fast they swim, and it's tough to go into their territory and be able to swim as fast as they do, right? So, you know, trying to get a white, for example, to swim up to 25 miles an hour in a straight line can be tough. So that's what we try to do, and you'll see it in the video. It was awesome. Like I said, they are massive, and it's incredible watching these things in the water. I actually almost stuck my hand out at one point.
What?
Well, there was ABC's GoPro fell off his camera.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, it's close enough. And I go, and I was like, no, I'm not putting my hand out there.
No.
But.
And you were talking earlier, too, about, you know, how cold the water was, and the visibility wasn't the best, too.
No, I mean, as you can see in the video, we could see maybe about a meter in front of us, and that was it. So it was tough. But they came up close and personal with you, and they got in your face and were shaking the cage, and then luckily we didn't see any when I was diving out of the cage.
It is not just the race, but you do Shark School with Michael Phelps. It's a whole nother part of Shark Week. Tell us about that.
I think just honestly just teaching people about how, like, what to do when you're in the water with sharks. You know, trying to save a life or save a limb. You know, for me, it was an experience I'll never forget, and something I always wanted to do. Being able to be on the bottom, basically, of the ocean floor and surrounded by a number of different species of sharks was one of the coolest things that I've probably ever done. You know, basically coming face to face with a hammerhead was incredible. I mean, you guys will have to wait and see, but it's basically the do's and don'ts of what to do when you're in the ocean.
It felt like a film, like magical, right? Doesn't it feel that way?
It is. You know, for me, like watching a hammerhead come over top of my body, it's majestic watching how they are underwater, and you know, I look forward to having more opportunities to get in the water and learning more about sharks especially. I mean, I think I've dove with about 7 or 8 of the over 500 different species that we have. So,
and you're so enthralled with one. Didn't you Didn't you name one after your son Boomer?
So when we were in the Bahamas, they caught a little tiger shark, and on the show we tagged it. And we were doing some research, seeing where they swam, and I was like, well, what do we name him? And they're like, I don't know, you pick. So I said, well, name him Boomer. So Boomer has a tiger shark going around in the ocean somewhere right now.
Yeah. So much so you even want to get a shark tattoo? No.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah.
An idea of where? What?
I have 2 tattoos now, and I've always wanted another one, and I want something with a great white and something with a hammer, whether they're connected in the same tattoo, I don't know, but
well, after this experience.
This is something that I've always wanted to do my whole entire life, so I might as well do something like that.
I know we have some temporary tattoos.
Oh, we do?
So you can get a little practice and just check it out. You know, if you want to do neck, or you just check it out, see if it works for you.
Some hammer, whites, tigers, we got the whole 9. This is awesome.
That's it.
Thank
People
you
also want to know: are we going to see you compete again?
No, I'm done.
You're
I
good?
mean, it's.
Oh!
Sorry.
You're loved, Michael.
It's I think it's just something that it's time to move on.
Sure.
I've had an absolutely incredible career and something that has been an honor just to be a part of and to represent our country. And I think that's the one thing that I'll miss the most.
You have done it with such honor, and the work that you're doing with your foundation and helping is tremendous. So, Michael, thank you very much. As Shark Week kicks off Sunday on the Discovery Channel.